In this video, I will be building the world's largest prime bottles to surprise Logan Paul and KSI. Recently, Logan and KSI shocked the world by releasing their own drink company called Prime Hydration. And since I have a history of surprising the biggest creators with giant versions of their own products, this video seemed like a no-brainer. The only problem is we have to take them across the world to London. Before we can start building, we need to buy a lot of Prime. So we got a problem. The Prime is sold out. Since the release of Prime, it's been sold out everywhere. This is the 7th store we've been to, and what do you know? They're sold out. I don't know how we're gonna find them. The only option we had was to look online for people reselling them.
They're selling a 5-pack for $100. That's like 200% markup.
Luckily, after a bunch of phone calls, we found a store 4 hours away that had some Prime. We ended up buying every bottle they had. I've never been so excited in my life. Kaden, I need you to drive extremely careful because we have very expensive Prime back there.
200% markup, baby.
We're gonna be rich if we resell this. Now that we have a bunch of samples, we are able to use the bottle to create a model to scale up.
So what color are we gonna build?
All 5.
Why?
Because it's cool.
We can't just build one?
No. Now that we have a game plan, there was only one more thing we needed to do. Try the Prime.
Why is everyone so close to me?
Because we've been waiting to try this forever. We're excited. Everyone on the team loves Prime, but we have another huge problem. We're building these to give to Logan Paul and KSI, but I have no idea how to contact them. I also have a super long history of trying to contact Logan Paul. I even tried to give him a car once and failed miserably. So I just read that Logan and KSI will both be in London for the launch of Prime. We gotta go there.
In London?
Those tickets are gonna be expensive.
Currently, a plane ticket to London is about $5,000 a piece. Also, how are we gonna ship these things there? They're massive.
I have no idea. I'm building them 20 feet tall.
I think we should just shove them into suitcases.
How are you gonna fit 20 feet inside a suitcase?
After realizing they wouldn't fit in the luggage, we decided to see how much it would cost to ship.
Guess how much FedEx costs to ship to London?
How much?
40 or 60 grand, depending on how fast.
Originally for the plan, we were gonna use giant plastic, but now we're switching to smaller foam versions. That will hopefully be easier to ship. Now let's go buy some foam. Once we purchase the foam, we can get to building. Right now, Hayden is currently tracing out the shapes of the giant Prime bottle.
Yeah, and luckily I only have 548 more.
This process is extremely tedious. 4 of these shapes connected create a giant circle, and we need 26 giant circles for each Prime bottle. And we're making a total of 5 bottles, so this is gonna be a lot of work. Now that all the shapes are drawn out, we have to cut each one perfectly. So we have all the pieces cut here. Now it's time to start stacking. Hopefully this works. Even though we're not building the bottles 20 feet anymore, it's still going to be nearly impossible to bring them on the plane with us, since the airline's max height limit for luggage is a small 2 feet. Now that we have the bottles cut to the perfect shape, it's time to print out the labels so they look exactly like the real bottles. We're just unsure if it'll work.
I don't know if the vinyl gonna stick on the foam.
Okay, I guess we just gotta try and see what happens. Luckily, the vinyl was sticking really good, so we could keep covering them. Are you trained to do this?
I've been trained for about an hour, so yeah, just as good as every other video.
Awesome. Once we were installing the vinyl, the bottles were really coming to life. We just got the colors on the Prime bottles. Now we can finally put all of the labeling on the bottles so they look exactly like the real thing. Now it's time to install the lids.
And I don't normally cap, but for this circumstance, I have to.
Nice. Now that the bottles are finished, we started loading them up. So we're currently headed to the airport, and the Prime bottles are so big, we have to take 4 cars to get there. And when we get to London, we only have 1 minivan. Once we got to the airport, the bottles were drawing a lot of attention.
Look at that officer back there. He's just staring at us like, what the hell?
I have never had this much baggage before.
How are you guys gonna carry these through?
Are they even gonna go through like the little like conveyor belt thingy? Like I feel like it's gonna get stuck.
There's no way these are fitting in anything. We're bringing these giant Prime bottles into the airport right now. Look at this. What is going on? Worst part is we just got to the airport and there's already a massive hole in this one. And now we have to ship them across the world. Hopefully they don't get even more damaged. Next, we have to figure out how to get these on the plane with us.
How in the heck are you guys gonna check those in?
Are you checking these?
The staff started making a ton of measurements and it's not looking good at all. So there's a chance we couldn't ship them?
I'm being honest, I don't know. I've never seen anything like that being checked.
So there's a decent chance that we're not going to be able to bring these on the plane with us.
Yeah.
And either way, they already took our money for the oversized bags, which was like $5,000. For a second, they wanted us to cut the bottles in half, but this really nice manager came and let us bring them on.
Yeah, they'll fit. We'll take them that way.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we don't gotta cut them?
Nope.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, brother.
No problem.
Now that we know they can go on the plane, there's another big problem. They could break very easily. So we got this small bubble wrap. That's not really gonna do a lot, but hopefully it helps. I've always wanted to do this.
That's not gonna protect the bottles if you pop all of them.
Once we got done bubble wrapping the bottles, we jumped onto the plane. So we just boarded our flight to London, and there is literally no one on the plane. This is going to be amazing. After a super long flight around the world, we landed in London to inspect the bottles. Here's the moment of truth. Let's see how these look. Looking good so far?
Oh, we got one rip here. Here too.
3 different already. We're not even fully unwrapped. I think we should probably just leave the other ones bubble wrapped just to keep them safe. Now it was time to get our rental car. We're in London. It's time for me to drive on the opposite side of the road for the first time. I'm terrified. And more importantly, you should be more terrified, Kaden. I'm definitely gonna hit something.
Remember, right is left and left is right.
Driving here is super difficult. This is so weird.
So you're on the wrong side of the road already.
There's an arrow right there.
Like, just keep in mind.
I'm supposed to be on the left. Oh my gosh. To make things even worse, we loaded up the van and it's completely full, and we have 2 more bottles, which means all of you guys can't fit, and we can't fit all of the bottles.
Time to get on the subway. Have you ever heard of mine before? Like a sports street?
After an extremely awkward train ride and a horrible driving experience, I don't like this at all. We finally made it to London. So we have just made it to the heart of London with the giant prime bottles. Now, somehow, I gotta get their attention. What are we gonna do? After hours of brainstorming, I came up with the idea to take them to the most iconic places in London and take pictures to get their attention. Right now, we are at Big Ben. Walking around with giant drinks in a foreign country led to some crazy experiences. We're currently in the London subway with some prime bottles. It's extremely crowded in here. After walking over 22 miles and bringing these bottles everywhere, it's time to post this picture online to hopefully get the attention of Logan Paul and KSI. We've been waiting with these bottles forever and still haven't heard anything.
I hate waiting here.
Your British accent is horrible.
It's actually pretty good.
No.
We're losing our minds.
Don't hit the chandelier, man.
There's an expensive chandelier. The worst part is we're on the 4th floor and there's no elevator.
Dude, we don't got enough room for these.
Wow, it's a tight fit here. So there's 4 beds in our room and a bunch of prime bottles. So all we can do is either lay on a bed or look at prime. So we've been in the room for a few hours now, still nothing from KSI. This is not looking good.
You understand that we're in like another country, so no shot you're giving it to him. This is impossible.
How about we make a bet? If we give this to KSI, you have to jump in a river here.
Okay, I'll do it.
What river should we have him jump into?
The Thames.
The fact that you know that. So I posted a tweet over 16 hours ago and still haven't heard anything. And to make everything even worse, I found out Logan Paul isn't coming to London anymore. Hopefully we can get KSI's attention. And after waiting hours in a hotel, we finally got a message from KSI's manager. Come eat the lettuce. So we're here to eat the birds, Cordova. I got good news.
What is it?
KSI's manager just messaged me. We're giving him the bottles tonight at his concert. So that means you gotta jump in with your little bird friend.
Excuse me, sir. Drink prime. Oh my god, it's so cool. I'm quite happy that KSI messaged us back.
Speaking of being happy, if you subscribe to this channel right now, you could win $1,000 and be happy just like this. Hey, what's up?
What's up?
You've been subscribed to the channel a long time and you've always supported, so I wanted to give you $1,000 for being subscribed.
$1,000? No. Oh my god. I needed that so much. Thank you so much.
Every single week, I give one person who subscribed to this channel $1,000. So subscribe now for $1,000 and join the Beem team. While our friend was celebrating their $1,000, it was time for us to surprise KSI at his concert. The only problem is, since we're going to a concert, they won't allow my big camera in, so I'm gonna have to record with my iPhone. It's really hard to vlog with this. There's 5 of us and 5 bottles. Here we come, KS. Whoa, I'm gonna drop it. Diane, where are you? Alright. Once again, it was time to take the giant bottles on the train. The worst part is everybody just got off work, so there's so many people on the train station. Go, 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 go. We're blocking all of the exits to get out of this train right now. Could they kick us out for this? I don't know. We've had to switch like 5 trains to get where we're going, and now Cordova's way over there alone. So we just made it to the venue where KSI will be performing in a little bit with the giant prime bottles. Now it's time to go inside and surprise him. Next stop, KSI. Hopefully he likes these. If not, we came a long way.
Yo! I don't know how you did this. Cool, I have one of them on stage as well. Oh, I can't believe you guys came from America. Well, they're mine. Yeah? Oh, yeah, all right, let's go. Thank you so much. We just go for another one? Yeah, fuck it. What? What are you going to do? Where are you going to put them?
If they have 5 in them.
Oh, that yo! What did you do that one? Hey, blood, huh? Sick. To be our thing. Just, bring it.
After meeting him, we got VIP seats for the show. And then he even brought our bottles on stage and everyone freaked out.
I don't want to see the prime.
We just surprised KSI in London with the world's largest prime bottle. That's it for this video. New videos every Tuesday. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!